Hello. I just got done with my Kundalini practice today, and today we went slow. It was more of a sort of feminine flow. Yeah, I like combining, yin yoga with Kundalini yoga, and shout out to Brett Larkin because I do follow a lot of her videos. I think some of them are very beginner friendly as well. Anyway, got my cards here. We're on the mat. The energy feels very transformative right now, and it's like it's so not describable, honestly. There is this feeling of the Five of Cups, along with the Lover's card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles that come out. So, I don't know if I'm speaking too softly, by the way. There's like a lot of noise around you, maybe around where there's a lot of noise. So, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress card, the King of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So this is feeling like, it feels like a save point in a game. That's what this is giving. And you're sort of in this energy of when are things gonna shift and change, and you feel it moving, but it's like, when is it gonna start moving in the direction that you want it to? Because I know you've been manifesting, okay? Excuse me, energy moving through me as well. I know you've been manifesting, and I know you're not where you want to be. But there is some beauty in this present moment, exactly where I am right now, exactly where you are right now. And it is about this present moment, essentially. This present moment, exactly as it is. You're at the right place at the right time, at all times, including this present moment. I know this is not where you want to be, but there is a reason that you are here in this moment, in this present physical location that you are watching me from. Whenever this is, right? Time is an illusion. Everything is an illusion. I am an illusion. You are an illusion. These cards are an illusion. It's just something your mind has thought of. It's a gift you've given yourself, though. That's what you're being called to see with these Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, 5-5 energy. Of course, 5 is a number of change and transformation. Of course, this is going to change, but there is something about being in this present moment that you are being guided to look at. This present situation that you are being guided to look at. This present moment is infinite. Your present situation is infinite. You are infinite wherever you are. Oh, so cute. Just like that. Like the birds coming and saying hello. Like, that doesn't happen just like that. Like, do you think birds are random? Nothing is random. Nothing is a coincidence. It is all a game that you've subconsciously, designed. See, the only reason I'm even saying these things is because I know you're someone who can understand these things. 5 of Swords was at the bottom. 5-5-5. Change, okay? Change. It is changing. Of course it's changing. You know it, you feel it, and I feel like that's the thing. You're frustrated about how it hasn't changed yet. You feel like this. 7 or 8 or swords at the bottom of the deck again. You feel like this. You feel blinded. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like nothing is moving. What the fuck is this spread, right? Like, you're just like, what the fuck is this spread? Like, what the fuck are these messages? Like, nothing is changing. That's the thing. When nothing is changing, everything is changing. That's what you're being guided to understand right now. See, I get it, okay? Like, you are someone who consciously manifests. So am I. And it's like, after a point where, like, we know that anything that we can think of can just manifest. Anything that you think about can just manifest. It doesn't matter what technique you use, what, like, method you use, what tips and tricks you use. You are someone, if you're watching me right now, you're someone who can manifest by just thinking, right? You get that. It's your thought alone that just materializes. The other things are just tools. Tarot is just a tool. These messages that you're receiving are just confirmations. Like, and you've asked for this. Yeah, I know the nature of this message is so crazy, because I feel like you get it too. It's like you feel like you're going crazy, and I'm here to tell you that you're not going crazy, because what is the definition of you going crazy? Like, you think that something is only being experienced in a certain way by you, and like, that's insane. Like, that's what insanity and craziness is, right? Like, that you're so delusional, or you're so, like, only you are able to see this and like other people are not, and so you think you're crazy, like, right? So okay, take this as your confirmation. You're not alone in seeing this. You're not alone in experiencing this. I'm experiencing it too, at the very basic level. Me too. But it's like, it's not just me, it's also the synchronicities that I am seeing. You get it? And we are all the same thing. Essentially, you and I were the same thing. Everything is the same thing. We are all the same thing. Yeah, it is the truth. That is the truth. That is the absolute undeniable truth. Anyone who's watching this feels that. You know that. We all know that. We all know we're the same thing. We're at different levels of consciousness and awareness in our own individual, separated realities. But separation itself is an illusion. We are all the same thing. This is what is termed as Christ consciousness, or Buddha's consciousness, or whatever you want to use there, okay? Yes, you've reached it. This is God consciousness. You are God, and you can see God in everything and everyone, because that's the truth. We are all God. Essentially, it is what it is. I'm just saying it for what it is. Yeah? I feel that resistance in you even receiving this, which is fine. Like, it's cool. I can't force you to take it, but it is my role here. You manifested me in this form to give you this message. Like, I am you. Do you get it? You manifested yourself in this form to give you this message exactly the way that I'm delivering it to you. Essentially. King and Queen of Pentacles. You've been manifesting money, okay? And let me tell you, it's like a fucking... I said avalanche of money, I've said blizzard of money before. It's beyond that, bro. It's like fucking infinite. How do I fucking put this in words? With the Lover's card. It's infinite. You are infinite. This person you are seeking, I feel like you've had this moment recently where you've been seeking a sort of connection or sort of relationship, a romantic relationship, right? And I want to tell you, yes, you can have it. Yes, you already have it. This person already exists. You've been talking to them telepathically. Yes, confirmation. But beyond that, it's like you have come... What was that? Like, is your nose itchy? Your nose may be itchy, that's a confirmation. This Lover's card is an indication to me. It's coming through very strongly as a message too, that you have learned that the person you want to be with is yourself. The person you want to love is yourself. That is the true harmonization of love that I'm seeing here with the Lover's card. The harmonization of the energies, dualities within the self. And guess what happens when this happens? When you can see it, when you can feel it, when you can love yourself, you love everything around you. Because everything is you. I've said it in every reading. I've said it in every reading at this point. Whether this is the first time you're seeing me or you've been watching my videos for a while, I literally say it every fucking time. You are a multi-dimensional, infinite being of unconditional love. You are everything. This person that you want to love, that you want beside you, they exist. Okay? You are coming into contact with them and they have harmonized the energies within themselves. They are at a place where they can love themselves completely, and it's like when you guys come together, it's like you loving yourselves, even in a 3D physical sense. You giving each other the space to love yourselves and loving that you can love yourselves, and in that space exists the kind of relationship that you're dreaming about. It's absolutely fucking magical. It's absolute fucking magic. Like, dude, I can't put this in words. It's just magic. It's just absolutely magic. Why the pentacles come out here? Yes, wealth. Yes, money. Yes, abundance. Yes, absolutely all of those things. But I'm also seeing on a more energetic, esoteric, spiritual level, pentacles represent physical possessions, material possessions, the physicality of everything, the physical dimension. This is happening. You've had a lot of experiences recently, I feel, where you've come into this knowing, this understanding of what you truly desire, which is within you. And this relationship that you're already in on an energetic sense, okay, within the idea and veil of separation, with this other soul, with this other person, however you want to think of it, okay? This is materializing into your physical 3D. Obviously it is. And it's like, you've been getting closer and closer and closer, and the birds agree. Closer and closer and closer, and you kept your boundaries up. So it feels like you've gotten closer and closer and closer to this connection, to this type of person, and then, oh, hi! So cute! You kept your boundaries up. You did not settle. With the Empress card as well. Look at this. You did not settle. You sat pretty on your throne and said, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, and I'm not accepting any lesser than that. So guess what the fuck is gonna happen? Isn't it fucking obvious at this point? Like, see, I'm a little mad with this message because I feel like you're a little mad with this message. Like, you're like, yes, I agree, and and you're like, okay, now where is it? And that's the thing. You're being blindfolded right now. You're not able to see right now because this is a period of, you know how it is the darkest before dawn? In terms of seasons, I'm recording this technically towards the end of winter, okay? But like where I am, it's like fucking, it's so sunny. I'm like sitting in the shade and there's still so much light, okay? Yeah. But this is the period before summer. This is spring. This is technically this is how bright it is for me in spring, okay? This is how sunny it is for me in spring. This is technically spring, but I'm staying also. So spring, again, the season right before summer, before, everything takes off. This is the darkest hour. This is the hour before dawn. Do you get it? And it's like, it's slowly lightening up. It's slowly, like It's that transition phase from the absolute darkness before dawn to when it starts lightening up. And you know what that feels like? It feels extremely dark and extremely light at the same time. It's those first rays of light. That's what it feels like. You know, with the way these cards are as well, the golden like light. You're fucking golden, dude. How many readings do you need for you to understand? You're golden. You're golden, dude. Keep up those boundaries. Keep moving with whatever the situation is. Stay in this situation. Stay in this present moment, because that is what this is all trying to teach you. It doesn't matter. None of this is real. And everything is real at the same time, right? So it's about staying grounded in this present moment. You are being called to ground. All of these cards are about the ground. Ground. This feeling is meant to be the feeling, because you are meant to ground right now. You are meant to retreat. It's like going out and coming back in, and it's like I hate it. I hate saying the butterfly analogy. I absolutely hate it because it's so fucking overused at this point. But it is exactly that. It's exactly that. Every fucking message you're seeing is probably the butterfly analogy at this point, right? It's like you go out of your cocoon, you fly a little bit, and then you come back. And you don't just come back by, like, you know, your will. It's like, you know, the situations are like, fuck it, you know, I might just go back and heal. And this is going out and it's coming back, and it's going out and it's coming back, and it's exactly like that. The lightness, the light outside, and then suddenly you're like forced to come back, and you're like, okay, you know, I need to hermit for some more time. I need to be in the cocoon for some more time. That's the energy. But here's the thing: once it starts moving, it's gonna move. How did it move the last time? Let me ask you this: how fast did it accelerate? Just like that. This time it's going to be even faster, because it's that cycle of alchemy, right? When I say the cocoon analogy and the butterfly analogy, every time you go out and you come back in, how much faster does the process get the more you do it? Exactly that. Guidance for 4 cups. Ideas, creativity, passion, it's moving. I see that with the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh fuck, we had 5 again, so it was actually 4 5s. My bad. I didn't even realize this energy. It's changing. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. It's turning in your favor. King of Wands and the Empress energy. This is a balance of creativity and receiving. It's like what you're putting out and you're receiving, and you know, it's a cycle of that. A cycle of your creativity, your spark, what you're putting out, and receiving what you should receive. And how you receive is by just being, bro. That's the thing. You receive all of this by just being, and right now you're just being called to be in this present moment, irrespective of how much you don't want to. I get it. It's not something you prefer. But that's the whole point. Like, be. Just be, and then it'll happen. It'll happen so quickly that you won't even realize it's happened. You're not being here for the future. You're not being here for the past. You're being here for being here. That's the message. See you guys.